Hi, I'm Anthony Romano. Welcome back to CG4me. I'm going to finish animating this pig. So far, the animation I have is he's doing a walk, takes a look, and says to himself, no problem. And so what I'm going to have him do now is around this frame, I'm going to have him do a jump. Let's say that you have some object here that he's going to jump over. And I'm going to just go to Create, Polygons, and a Sphere. And I'll just set the sphere here. And it's just something for him to look at. Okay, I know he's overshooting, but from this view it looks like he's looking right down on it. So what I'm going to do is start with by going to frame 150 and pose my character. So I'm going to bring him down and put him in a squatting position. So I'll bring the legs up, roll it around, and put the knees way underneath, and rotate the feet. Same with this side. Put him in a squatting position. Let's say something like that. Then I'll roll his back forward, and let's put a nice arc in it. We'll roll these two controls backwards. And we'll put the hands, the arms behind him, and we'll break the joints. So he's preparing for this jump, and he still has his eyes on that ball, just like that. Select my controls and key it, and we'll scrub through, and you could see he's coming down sooner than I was expecting. And the reason why, if I hit play, is because I didn't set another in-between position. I didn't set any of my keys on any of these other controls. So what I need to do is find the area that I liked last, say frame 105, and I'll hit S to make sure that all these are keyed. And I think probably the easiest way to get these keys back is just to right-click and say copy over that particular key, and go, let's say, to frame 145, and hit paste, and now he's going to drop down like so. We'll see what it looks like, and it's a little fast. He's going to think about it, and let's have him hold. He's going a little too soon here on both these, so I'm going to undo this particular key. I'll come back to it. I like this key here, but there's some interpolation issues, so actually I'm going to just cut that key and let him hold this position for a little longer. So I'm going to key in frame 40, select everything and key it, and paste back that key in 150. So he's now going to hold that position and drop down. Now I like this extra key here of him coming back to his face, so I'm just going to copy this key and just enter it in on frame 145 just to see what it looks like. And I like it. He's coming down. He's coming in a little bit fast, but it's like he's getting ready to jump over this object. And maybe we could do something interesting, so I'm going to just experiment a little bit and copy that keyframe and have him go up and down just a little bit. So I'm going to paste that key. Maybe I'll paste it one more time, and I can have him maybe change his position just a little. So maybe I'm having him go down just to anticipate the anticipation. So I have him squat down, lean down, come up, lean down again, so I'll copy 155 and paste it on 165. So he comes down and gets himself ready. Now the in and outs are the same, and that's not very interesting, so we should change it just a bit. So on 155 I should add a breakdown. So when he comes in, he's going down the same way, but he's coming back reversed. So let's go to 157 and roll that head down just a little bit. Key it. Same when he's coming up here, roll that head down just a little bit. And we'll see what it looks like. Waves, comes down, gets ready to go. Now the hands are just a little stiff coming down. So as he's coming down, let's say the hands increasingly get further as he's going down. So I'm going to work straight ahead a little bit. He's going to come down right here to frame 55, and the arms are never going to stop going down. So I'm just going to grab these arms. It looks like I'll do one at a time, and I'll just work straight ahead. These are going to go further and further and further, just to make it interesting. And same with this one. Frame 55. It's going to roll further and further and further and further. Just keep going back. And we can make them just a little floppy if you'd like to. So his arms go back. I just think they should just roll back further than that. That again. 2, 3. This arm should be further than that. And further still. And the most. So we're getting this sort of interesting look. He's preparing himself. This is all of this pose here is to prepare him to jump. And then we'll have him lunge down one more time, a big lunge. And let's say this time he's going to roll his head down with it. And those arms are going to come way back. So we're going to get it like this. And then he's going to take a big leap, and we're going to do a whole new pose. And let's say it's right here on frame 80. Grab my root control, push it up. Have him jump over. And here's where we're starting to straighten everything out. So I'm going to zero out all these rotation values. And we'll zero out the upper body. And we'll reverse the direction the arms are going. We better check and see how that interpolates. So they're going to come up, and we'll have to build a passing position. But I like that so far. Straighten out this leg. In fact, I will spring these legs together. So I get this. He's going into a jump. 1. And I like that look. Maybe I could do something funny like leave his head looking at the object. So he's doing this motion. He lunges down, anticipates one last time, jumps up with a nice contact. I guess this would be a contact, but you could also call it a pass, so I'll just do another pass 5 frames later with everything reversing. So it's coming along this way with this reverse. So let's say I'm going to roll the hips back. So maybe the body's come this far, but the hips are still back quite a ways. See if I like that position. And I've got to roll those hips again. Key them. And let's bring these arms up high. Make them even straighter than they were before. Maybe I'll totally reverse the head this time. Roll it back. And I'll key that and see the way if I like it. So he jumps up, rolls forward. He should probably be more in this area. This position should rotate this way just a little bit. So he's going down. He should make a little bit more up progress, I think. There we go. And we'll come back and finish out the landing.